No surprise at all, but this new moon in Scorpio is intense, um, as is very appropriate for our Scorpio zodiac sign. The intensity of this new moon is that it's happening in this grand water trine opposite Uranus. So it is a kite formation, and the moon and the sun are conjunct Mercury retrograde right at the very tip of the kite formation. Now, you don't have to know anything about well, any of that to know that things are intense. It doesn't matter if you look out into the cultural world, into the political world, or even into maybe your relationships or the relationships that you're around. There is something kind of loaded right now. You can feel it, it's charged. There's been a lot of elements that have helped us, or I don't know if help is quite the right word, made it so people have blurted out things, maybe said the wrong thing at the right time, or said the right thing at the wrong time. And the consequence of those kind of blunders and faux pas are often that we have to have deeper conversations in our relationships. And Scorpio loves that. Scorpio is all about investigating and getting deep, both in emotionally with each other, but also in our research and also in our exploration of the worlds. So, as the light is dying and we're moving into the heart of winter, this gesture, we have this feeling of death being all around us. And that always brings up what is it that we most desperately want or are, you know, wanting to have close to us in life. Death and close to death experiences, that's not what they say, near death experiences, these really awake us the most. So how do you relate to death? How do you relate to loss? How do you relate when someone has died that was close to your heart? There's so many different ways, but in Scorpio season, you need to investigate for yourself. You need to go to your own depths to figure out where is it that you meet the divine, and where is it that you have contact with the dead even after they have passed away. Too often we get so lost in our own like our own bad feelings, our own feelings of our own feelings of loss, our own feelings of sadness. But oddly enough, it's our very celebration of a person's life that assists them the most when they've passed on to the other side. It's as if our prayers and our even reading something, especially a holy book or a holy verse to someone who's passed, it's nearly like a salve or sustenance for them. It's hard a little bit for us to imagine that even spiritual beings, even angels and the divine, needs our nurturing and needs our participation, and is dependent on our clarity and expressiveness and creativity to really be most vitally themselves. So because this is Scorpio season, I'm leaving you with the mystery. Think about, how do angels evolve? How do we, what happens after we die? Where are those mysteries living in you? How much attention do you give them? Happy new moon and so much love.